welcome to my store. Okay, my boy. What we did today, we went to a guy's pond that, well, he's running a little bit behind this year, and he hasn't got his filter running, so of course it's full of Daphnia. Now, if you look, these are Daphnia. Okay? Now, watch these guys. They're a small crustacean, lives in fresh water.
You should have put them in a different tank. One like African cichlids, you have them already fed. Because these guys have already eaten it and they're already...
Yeah, I know. Well, I didn't think about doing the video until after I'd been feeding a bunch of them.
Did you feed any of these guys?
No, I haven't fed any of them. That's why I ran and got the camera, because I can feed them. Now what you do is you let the stuff settle in the bottom of the bucket, because there's leaves and there's crud in there. And that way you just let it settle. Okay, who's going to be good? Oh, these guys will probably eat it. I don't think the puffer will be able to eat it. It's too small maybe for him. Well, he's biting the pieces of wood. But fish will eat live food readily once they figure out that it's food. There's Mr. Hermit crab.
Who shed recently?
Yeah, well, he sheds all the time. He eats a lot. So then by the time you get back to your bucket, they're back up to the top. We're running low.
What?
Well, I put it in all the tanks so far. Like, I had like...
Put it in these guys?
Yeah. I see how fat the severums are? They got most of theirs eaten.
There's nobody in this tank. Why did you put it in
Upside down catfish. There's 2 or 3 of them in there.
I think there's only one.
Oh, I thought there was like 2. And these Africans, they're chowing down. These ones got none left.
There's a pleco in there.
Well, remember I said 2 or 3?
I didn't know you put the parrot cichlids in here. I didn't even know there was any in there.
What parrot cichlids?
There's 2 parrot cichlids.
There is?
Apparently.
Yeah, there is.
I wonder if they were in there when he was in there. Tanganyikan.
Okay, you're wondering if the parrot cichlid was in there when the Tanganyikan cichlid, who was really, really mean, aggressive, and large, was in there.
Maybe they were just good at hide and seek.
Good at hide and seek. I don't think anybody's that good. Okay, let's strain these to get the last of the crud. Aaron, run the camera. And of course, he's got a piece of plastic inside his face.
Inside my face.
Your mouth is inside your face, right? Yeah? So we're going to go and finish that pond tonight then.
Can we go now?
Yes. As soon as we finish this.
Okay, well, hurry.
That's all Daphnia too. Isn't that a lot of Daphnia?
It's a lot of Daphnia. What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to put it in the fridge. It's good food. Fish love it. And I can always go get more. Because he's got a whole pond full of it. And,
Okay, let's go.
well, let me get this in. There's nothing there to eat that. And then, let's store this in some cold water.
Let's turn the lights on.
Let's turn the lights off. My boy wants to go home. You want to leave this magical, wondrous place?
It's not so magical and wondrous after the 700th time.
And it's always magical and wondrous.
Where did you get all these fish?
Those are the customer, his tank sprung a leak, and we went and we rescued his fish late at night. Yeah, I was going to do the pond that we're going to do tonight. That night, I pulled up in front of the guy's house, and I got the phone call.
Sorry, I only have 2 hands, and Dad won't take the camera. Daphnia.
That's a lot of Daphnia. I can give more of these. Look, focus on these guys, Billy. No, turn that light on. Yeah. See how they're going crazy? See the roseline sharks here?
No.
Okay, that's a roseline shark. That's a $30 fish.
Where?
These. They got the yellow and black on their tail and the stripe. As they get bigger, they turn kind of greenish with red on their back.
Does Daphnia live in the tank if they don't eat them?
Oh yes. That's the other advantage. They won't live in the salt water.
Obviously not.
Why, obviously, because brine shrimp will live in freshwater for some time. Feeding frenzy in the tank. Aren't that cool though?
Aren't that cool?
Aren't that cool? My English done is good.
Why did you add a word?
I like that word.
My English done is good?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
My son, you seldom make sense and I keep you.
I don't make sense, I make dollars.
Well, let's throw some in the pond.
What pond?
How's that? Or what about, I did see the Africans already, but I think they ate it all. Oh yeah, they ate it all.
Excuse me.
I'd have had a better bringing up than you did, considering I brought you up. This guy's been growing.
Some of them.
Well, you always get some that grow faster than others. Like,
Can I take the camera
look
and
at
I'll
that little
bring
one.
stuff in?
Like, why did... Are you sure some of these haven't been born here? Because, Aaron, look at the size of this guy here. It's a little guy. So either he hasn't grown at all, which is highly unlikely, or he was born here, because some of these are pretty small when they have babies. Okay, so that's that video. I'll go answer the phone.